Hey everybody, so now I've got the that pour of the covering the scrubby and all that stuff. So now again, here's the magnetite, guys. Okay, I'm sorry, this is the diatomaceous earth, food grade. I got from a health food store. I literally now I'm just going to take a tiny pinch of it, sprinkle it all around. That's all you need, just a tiny pinch. Okay, and then I'm going to get my Himalayan pink salt, tiny sprinkle. I'm going to get a little tiny bit of turmeric, tiny little sprinkle. I'm going to get some ginger, just a little tiny sprinkle, you guys, is all you really need. This is going to be broadcast, and we just need the tiniest amounts. So I've got another mushroom that I got from the forest, and I'm just going to take, again, a little tiny, just like a hint. Look at that, that's all you guys need. Just that's literally enough to get the broadcast of any healing substance you put in here. That's why we can make these pretty economical. Okay, so that's kind of the main stuff that I've sprinkled down on there. Now, I'm going to add activated charcoal, and I'm going to add this capsule, a little bit of this I showed you guys earlier. This is a health capsule, and it literally has about 10 ingredients. So I'm just going to open this up. As you can, oh, it's stuck a little bit, you guys. Sorry, hang on. Here we go. Because I don't want too much, and I just literally just want a tiny little sprinkle. That's it. That is absolutely all you need. Then I have a mortar and pestle here that I ground up some herbs and spices for prosperity and healing and health and a bunch of stuff like basil and fennel seeds. And so just a tiny sprinkle again of that, babes, just right there in the center. I'm also going to use a tiny piece of a pine cone from my yard. Just a tiny, you just need like literally just a speck. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, this is not in the instructions, but I am going to use a double terminated quartz that I've dipped with graphene on both ends, and it's got some tourmaline in there. This is a beautiful crystal that is more than happy to help me with this bubble. So I'm going to anchor it right there, right in the center of the pour that I just made, touching the copper strand, making sure that's touching, you guys, so that it will always get charged up through the copper electrical current running through there with the wand and stuff. Okay, and then here's a tiny bit of amethyst powder. Then I have the shungite, of course. That is really important to get blobbed on top of the crystal and still touching the copper wire. So I just sprinkle it on top of there. Then, you guys, I have some selenite, okay, that I crushed up. This is selenite that I crushed up earlier, and I'm just going to sprinkle a tiny bit. I also have some crushed up amber. I've got some carnelian, and I'm going to put a sprinkle of that on there. I've got just my clear quartz, as always. That's really important as well, you guys. You just take a tiny bit. Just as you can see, like we're talking, these are powders that I made earlier. You know, just with a hammer and a bag, and I protected myself and my eyes and all that, you guys know. And then just sprinkle that right on top, touching everything in a little pile in the center. All the, all of your ingredients and your goodies are on there. I've got seaweed in there from the beach sand that I collected last time. Yeah, and I've got rocks from the river that I have got the water from and all that stuff, and I've scraped in, like you saw, the mushrooms. So little things like that, you guys, again, just tiny bits. Okay, so now that we've got the crystal and the powders all around, now I'm going to get the magnets. So I'll show you that, guys, that in just a sec. Just pause it.